Hello, teacher. Hi, everyone. My name is Judith. Now, I would like to submit my daily practice of today, Monday night, March 2026, part 6, mental images to course 6. What determines a person's beliefs? According to the sources, mental images or six determine a person's beliefs. Two, what does a mental image do to our external life reality? A mental image projects our internal reality externally to manifest our life results. 3. In the exercise appears familiar people while matched people see the same further differently. Example, gentle vice versus strict. In the exercise about familiar people, two people may see the same but different because they hold different mental images of him. 4. What happens to our perception of a person's actions like walking or sleeping based on the image we hold? Our perception changes to match the image. For example, sleeping may be seen as either deletion, or rest or laziness. 5. True or false? The world we perceive is based fully on external facts, not internal images. This is false. This statement is false because our perceived world is based on internal images rather than purely external facts. Part 7. The story of the pen and natures of emptiness. 1. Why does a human see an object as a pen or a puppy sees it as a toy? A human and a puppy see the object differently because they have different mental images of visualization of its use. 2. In the story of the pen, what is the object when no one is in the room? When no one is in the room, the object is noted at all, even though it still physically exists. 3. What is the definition of emptiness or potentiality in this context? Emptiness means that the object is nothing until a subject receives or cognizes. 4. Who or what determines the nature of an object? The nature of an object is determined by the subject, who is perceiving it. 5. How do internal seeds of mental images manifest as reality? Internal seeds manifest as reality by projecting outward to form our experienced reality. Part 8. The principle of light and darkness. 1. What is the principle of light and darkness regarding mental images in relationships? The principle states that if positive images are not consistently enlarged, negative ones will automatically manifest. Two, what happens automatically if a person does not nurture positive images of a loved one? Yeah, if a person does not nurture positive images, unpleasant or negative images will emerge by default. 3. Why do we often have more positive images of neighbors than our spouse? We often have better images of neighbors because we only see neighbors briefly, maintaining a beautiful image, but we see spells constantly and fail to enlarge the positive images. So, according to the sources, what is the only thing we need to change to our faith regarding people? Yeah, the only thing we need to change is the mental image toward the desired direction. Faith, what errors apply besides relationships can be changed by changing mental images. Besides relationships, mental images can change health, finances, and the inner self. But now, beginning with the result, what is the profound saying regarding how every matter should start? The profound saying is that every matter should begin with the result. 2. Why is it difficult for many people to achieve a happy marriage? It is difficult because many people do not start by clearly defining the intended result of the marriage. Three, what happens to a person's journey when the destination, the result is clearly seen? When the destination is clearly seen, the journey automatically simplifies or changes to align with that destination. 4. Accomplish the phrase when the destination is seen. There's no need to 1. And if the destination is unseen, why 2? The complete phrase is when the destination is seen, there is no need to rush. If the destination is unseen, why rush? Where does the result in our mind actually come from? The result in our mind actually comes from our internal mental images. Part 10, the methodology of transformation. 1. What four inputs determine the mental images in our mind? The four inputs that determine our mental images are what we hear, see, say, and know. 2. How does the average lifespan of a society knowing affect an individual's perception of being old at 16? In long lifespan societies, 16 feels youthful, whereas in short lifespan societies, it feels close to death. 3. What's the one-red monkey effect a metaphor for? It is a metaphor for widespread societal transformation achieved through individual internal change. For what is the formula for changing the image? These different actions. The formula for changing the image is to control what you hear and see, and to change what you say and know. According to this conclusion, should we seek to change others or focus on ourselves? According to the conclusion, we should focus on changing ourselves, specifically our internal images. That's all. Thank you for your listening. Bye. And see you next video. Bye.